everyone, I hope you're all having a beautiful day so far. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Emily, and today we're going to be doing a fall shop and decorate with me. When I was out and about the other day, I managed to go into Target and I found a couple new things to share with you. Tjmaxx had some fall decor out, and there was a couple high-end dupes there, so I want to show those to you. And then I made it to the at-home store, which did not have as much as I was expecting, but I wanted to take you into all three of those stores and kind of share with you what they have out for fall in case you're still looking for a few items. I did find a couple of really cute pieces at Target for fall that I'll share with you, but they can just kind of be in general. And then I did get a couple more things in from Amazon for fall that I think you're gonna really like. Now, in my last video, it was the Amazon favorites for fall and decorate. Well, the fall stems that I shared, those ones particularly, they sold out. And so that company that was selling those also sold a sunflower. So when the link that I gave you for those, when they sold out, it just took you straight to a sunflower. I didn't link anything wrong. I'm really sorry that it sold out. I wasn't expecting it to sell out, but I do have two other options for you, the ones that I shared in that video, and then another one that's a little bit more similar color to this one. So keep that in mind. I'm really sorry if things are selling out. I think inventory is a little bit lower this year, so they're not stocking as much, and when it sells out, it just goes. Same with the fringe pillows. I linked those rust pillows that I shared in that video. They are beautiful, and it's no wonder that they sold out, but they keep coming in and out of stock. Within a few hours, they're sold out again. I did find another site that has them, so I will leave that link down below in case you did not snatch them off Amazon. You can snatch them off this one. They're the same price and everything. All the colors are still available, and it's the same company. So you're getting the same exact thing. So just wanted to let you know that, but yeah, let me take you to the stores. We'll do a little bit of shopping, and then we'll come back here and decorate and share with you everything that I got. And if you didn't get the ones off of Amazon or Etsy, then you can always try these ones. These are really pretty. I like the texture on the front of the pillows. They had a fairly good amount of pumpkins. I will definitely say their glass pumpkins were way better priced than all the other stores that I've taken you to so far. And I like the variety. They're a little bit different. So if you get some, they're not going to be what everybody else has, which is kind of nice too. Normally for fall, they have quite a bit of wreath options. This was it, pretty much all sunflowers, $24 to $30 pretty much was the price range. They did have some pampas grass in there. Some was even on clearance, so that was nice. But I will definitely say I loved all the different basket options for these pumpkins. Really, really pretty and great dupes for Pottery Barn. Now moving on to Target Dollar Spot, they had all the fall pillows, not a ton of options, but they were $5 a piece. So if you want them for your porch or something, that was great. But definitely have a few pumpkin options out in the regular decor area, some several smaller ones. This blanket is just so soft and cozy. It's a little bit pricier, but you could use this year round because it's a neutral. And I really, really like that option. The pillow is pretty, but it's really small, so I'm not sure what happened with that. The Target Dollar section has this wreath for $5 as well. Those are the candles that came out with the Hearth and Hand line. Really nice size. And then they have the wreaths. They range between $35 and $45. This one was definitely a good size. They have the same florals that I shared with you last time when I took you there. But they did have a 6-foot garland, but only in the darker green color, which is really pretty. It's kind of earthy and not a bad option. I will say this though, for $25, I thought was a little bit pricey because you don't get much with it. I like the shape of the vases, but they definitely come off more orange than they do that typical amber glass look. So keep that in mind. I saw these beauties. Oh my goodness, they were so pretty. I wish this was just a vase. I was tempted just to buy it and take the whole lamp part off. I did want to show you a couple fall boots that they have out. Really cute options. Love the detail, and a lot of these are high-end dupes. I absolutely love these little booties, and they're comfortable. There's extra padding in them, so that was a major plus. So at Target, I did not pick up any decor, but I did pick up a few clothing pieces. One being the top that I'm wearing now. It's one of those $5 tanks. I love this. I have it in the high cut version and also this tie style, and I love it. It's so comfortable, and it's $5, so you really can't beat it. And it comes in a ton of different colors. So I got this one for fall, and then I did pick up these jeans. I really like them. They are, they're Levi's, but they're by, ooh, I forgot the name, but I'll leave the link down below for you if I can find them. I would not size up in these. They are true to size. They have a ton of stretch in them, and they're really nice. You can see that they're a little bit more cropped. I mean, I've got long legs, so everything's cropped on. They were only $30, so that was really nice as well. I did pick up this top. If you saw my last video, then you know this is from Amazon. I really like it. It's comfortable, and I love the fact that I can layer it. One other top that I just got in from Amazon that I really, really like. Oh my goodness. Now, I was a little skeptical when I saw the package because it came all like sucked in, and I was like, oh no, I ordered the wrong thing. Oh no, oh no. It is so soft and cozy. It's almost like that boucle fabric. It is amazing. And it's got pockets for you. So yeah, it's just extremely comfortable. It's warm, but I wouldn't say it's like overpowering because it does breathe, but I like that it's cinched here on the waist, and it gets a little bit bigger, and it's just super, super cozy. So if you're looking for a cardigan, this is a must. And on Amazon, if you're a Prime member, this was a try before you buy. So that's what I did, and I bought it because I love it. And they have it in a few different colors. So I will leave this linked down below for you. Tap the arrow there, take you to everything. You can follow me on my blog and Like to Know It. I share links on there as well that you can shop and everything. Keeps it pretty simple. Another thing to share with you from Amazon that came, it is so pretty and realistic looking. I love it. And then I did pick up two things at the at-home store that I'll share with you, but we are going to start fall decorating and the cabinets that I got. I'm really excited. I haven't styled cabinets in a long time, so I'm gonna kind of pull together a few things and then we're gonna work it into the space. So at TJ Maxx, I picked up 2 items. First, this really soft, sweatery pumpkin. I'm not buying a ton of pumpkins this year, but this one I really liked the coloring in the fabric, and it's a really good size. I really like it. It's by Rachel Zoe. So I will try to leave the stuff that I found at TJ Maxx in the description box for you as well. Sometimes it's hard to link on there. They don't always carry everything in store on site, so I will do my best for you. But this was a great Pottery Barn dupe find. This one was $20. The one that's taller but not as wide was $25, as you saw in the video. But this is gorgeous. This thing is huge. Look at the size of it. If you're looking for a Pottery Barn dupe, this pumpkin at Pottery Barn I think is $80, which is ridiculous for a pumpkin. I could see paying that if you want like one of those big tiered ones, yeah, but not for a pumpkin this size. So yeah, I'll leave both for you just in case you really want it and you need to have it, then go for it. But yeah, I was really happy with this one. This really cute pumpkin sign from there as well. I could totally make this, but you know, it was already done. It was $10. So I just picked that up. And then from the at home store, sorry for the paper noise, I got this vase. This was 50% off on clearance, and I believe, yeah, it was $8. So I picked this up. I like the coloring on it, but a trick that you can do with vases is if you get ones that have this design in them like this, you can paint them and then fill the inner grooves with dirt or a lighter color, and it looks vintage. So that was my thought process going into this one. I don't think I'm going to leave it this color. So I got that mainly because it was on sale. And then I wanted this instead of a pumpkin just because it's something a little bit different, and my boys are kind of obsessed with squirrels right now, so I thought this would be really fun to decorate with. So now we are actually going to decorate these cabinets that you can't see in the camera right now. I got these a few weeks ago at Target. They might be in stock. It's one of those products that goes in and out of stock all the time, so just hit the notification thing and I will usually update you on Instagram. And I'll try to do it here in the community tab. If I find something that's back in stock, I usually try to share it in my posts there, so keep your eye out for that as well. I try not to bother you guys too much and stuff, but I'm gonna try to do better about posting in my community tab so that you can see different things that are popping up if I found something, things like that. So yeah, let's get to decorating. I'm just gonna start layering in pieces and see what kind of looks good. I think I'm actually gonna add some pumpkins into the cabinets because they're not out and about and they don't, I'm just not ready to put pumpkins all over the house yet. I think I'll probably do that more in September if I end up doing it. I'm kind of really enjoying the simplicity of the simple fall decor this year, so we will see how many pumpkins come out. I probably will, let's just face it. I mean, it's pumpkins, you gotta have pumpkins, right? Okay, so I've got a couple different things here. These doors have this arch detail, and then they have the black here going down the middle. So I don't think I'm gonna add anything right in the middle like I would like a normal shelf. I'm just gonna kind of keep things inward a little bit so that the arch frames it. Does that make sense? Try that. This pedestal thing came from Amazon. picked up these beauties. Oh my goodness. I shared a photo of these in my Amazon video. They are a must-have. They are so pretty and they're very realistic looking. They're a dark plum wine color. Now, there's 4 stems to the package. So here they are, all 4. And they are very similar in color to the plum or to the maple plum stems that I got. So I think these are beautiful. It just depends if you want maple leaves or if you want this. They are just a regular plastic, but they're not stiff. They bend, they have the color variation in them, and I think it's just beautiful. Maybe it's hard to see it against the black fireplace. Maybe I should, well, that makes it worse. Okay, so I'm gonna add these. I am loving this color. Last year I had a little bit of plum in there, but this is just, I like how, I don't know, like it's just kind of earthy looking to me. It's not vibrant and bold and in your face. It's just that nice, subtle, like fall touch, and I'm loving it. So I think I'm gonna add those into this vase here. Look at it with the rust pillow. Oh, yes, yes. So gorgeous. And look at it with this blanket. Is that not beautiful or what? I am just loving it. So, they are just gorgeous. I gotta tweak them a little bit, but I really like them with this vase. That's from Target. So maybe I'll add Mr. Squirrel over here. This is normally where I fold laundry, and so, yeah. This is the missing sock bin. Please tell me I'm not the only one who does all the laundry in the house and they still have a gazillion socks that have no matches. I'm telling you, it's a never-ending journey for us. Anyways, we're gonna decorate this space, make it feel kind of a little cozier. I did add a rug in here. I had this from, gosh, I think I bought this rug. It's from our first house, so we've had it a very long time. It doesn't quite fit the space, but it takes out some of the echo in here. But anyways, I'm gonna add a darker base in here. This one's from Target. This one they brought out last year and it sold out so quickly. They need to bring it back because it was a great deal and it's just really pretty. So I'm gonna add that to the coffee table, and then I'm gonna add, I think, these really pretty maple florals. They're that pretty plum color. I love these. So it just depends which ones you want. You want the Amazon ones or these? These ones are a little bit more expensive, a little bit more of an investment. They are just so gorgeous, so you cannot go wrong with them. So more areas in the home to decorate for fall, so don't worry, fall decorating is not over. I got lots more ideas to share with you, and come September, we are really going to change the mood of the house. We're going to introduce darker colors and add different textures and stuff like that. It's going to look so good, and I'm really excited for you guys to see those videos, so make sure you subscribe and your notification bell is on so you don't miss out on those. But I am just enjoying the warmer weather we're having here in August. We went peach picking the other day, and it's just so delightful to have a fresh and juicy peach. Oh, and we got some apricots as well, so I made a peach and apricot crisp. It was delicious. I am more of a pie lover, but crisps are so nice in summer. I will say nothing has topped my strawberry crisp though. Like, it's just, you know, sweet strawberries. Those were amazing that we had in July. But I did want to share my sourdough bread recipe with you guys in today's video. As I know as the weather starts to change and stuff, people are going to start baking more, and I love to bake and cook. Baking is just so much fun for me. It's that here in a second, but I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button like I said so you don't miss out on future videos. My last few videos will be linked here up on the screen and also the description box below with all the links from today's decor that I shared with you. But I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope you enjoy this bread recipe. Whenever I make sourdough bread, I usually will use a food scale. This one's from Amazon, and I love it. It's really easy. I do everything in grams. I will try to do it in cups for you all as well. So you're going to start with a little over 2 cups of water. It can be room temperature, nothing fancy here, straight out of the tap. And then I'm on a well, so that might change little things for you, but you're looking for about 495 grams of water. Then I will add in my leaven, which is my starter that has been fed with half a cup of flour and half a cup of water, and it's gotten all bubbly after about 6 hours or so. I add that. It should float as you see here. And you're going to know that it's activated because it's going to be super bubbly and wonderful. And that's usually around 250 grams. But again, it's half a cup, and then a tablespoon of your starter. I will usually use heavy whipping cream because that's what I have. And then I dilute it with a little bit of water. Maybe half a cup. I usually aim for around 90 grams or so. As you can see, I don't keep that to a T. I mix that, and then I add around 5.5 cups of flour. Again, it's going to depend on the type of flour. I use an all-purpose flour from Costco. It's organic, and that's what I use because I can get it in bulk and it's really affordable. So I will just start in the middle and mix that with a fork, and it just slowly comes together here, and that's just the way I incorporate it. And once you get it incorporated, it's gonna be wet and tacky and look like a giant mess. That is okay. It's gonna sit like this for about 20 minutes. You're gonna cover it, just leave it on the counter, and just let it absorb all of the flour and everything. And then you are going to add 20 grams of salt with a little bit of water. It might be a tablespoon of salt, maybe a little bit more. I haven't measured that part out. I usually just do it by the scale. But now you're going to take that watery salt mixture and pour it all over the dough, and you are going to incorporate it into the dough and distribute the salt throughout it. You're going to get messy here, and your hands, if they're wet, it's usually better because they don't stick to the dough as much. You are not kneading this. You are just incorporating it and kind of pressing it into the dough. So I'll kind of turn it a little bit and trying to get it into the dough, make sure I don't have no dry spots in there and stuff. And I'll just kind of press it with my hand and get it in there. Once you get that all incorporated, you're going to cover it again, leave it on the counter, and leave it there for about an hour or so. And you're going to let it absorb all that salt. And you can already see the texture of the dough being different now with just by adding the salt. Okay, so after about an hour has gone by, you are going to take the lid off. You're going to have your hands wet and see how it's already expanded. This is wonderful. You're going to take it, and this is where you're going to stretch and fold it. You're adding some tension to it. So you're going to pull it up and stretch it over, and you're just going to do this 4 times. You're going to lift and fold it over on itself, and you can see that I'm making sure I get all the sides. Pretty basic, and you're going to do this about 3 or 4 times. And at first, when you start stretching it, it's not going to stretch that tall, but by the time you get to the end, you're going to be able to stretch it probably 1.5 feet into the air. It's pretty cool. And then you're just going to cover it again for about an hour, hour and a half or so, leave it out on the counter, and let it get happy again, and you're going to repeat that process, like I said, 3 or 4 times. Then you're going to set it in the fridge overnight, and then in the morning, you are going to take it out, and you want a clean counter, no flour on the counter, okay? The counter needs to be dry. You're going to divide the dough in half. This makes 2 loaves. I should have said that in the beginning. So you can half it if you want to, and you're going to laminate it. Basically, you're taking it and stretching it as best you can without ripping the dough. And you're just kind of flapping it to each side, working that dough. It's really fun, actually. And you're going to fold it onto itself. This is where sometimes I do it a particular way, sometimes I don't. I just fold it on each end, basically, until it comes together. And then you're going to bring it and kind of build that tension up, just pushing it side to side. It may not look like much, but it sticks to the counter, which helps it close on itself. I'm still learning a ton about sourdough, but it's something that I enjoy so much, and my family loves the taste of it. So once you get that, you're just going to set that to the side. See how you're just going to work in it? It's a beautiful ball, no kneading whatsoever. And then you're going to do the same thing. Now, when I am making the bread, I will usually make my leaven, which is when I do the starter with a half cup of flour and water. I usually start that around 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I will usually make my bread somewhere around 2 or 3 o'clock is when I start the process of the dough, and I stretch and fold it till I go to bed, and then I put it in the fridge. So, and then the next day, this is what we're doing. So that's a little time stamp for you if you need some help with that. This is a basket, and so you can get these off Amazon. I only have one, and they have them in 2 different shapes. So I'll flip that over so the pretty side is down, and then I just kind of sew it together, pinching it a little bit. And then on the other one, I will just grease a bowl. I've found greasing it helps, that way it doesn't stick so much, but it does make it a slightly wetter dough. So just keep that in mind. And then I will cover it with saran wrap or a shower cap, whatever you have, and put that in the fridge for about 4 to 6 hours. And then once it comes out and your oven is hot and ready, it means your Dutch oven has been in there, oven at 500 degrees, ready to go. You want to start that in there. I will take it out, put a teeny bit of flour on there just to show the design a little bit more. This was the one that was in the bowl, the glass bowl, so it was a little wetter, and sometimes I forget to add a little bit more flour for that. But I just use my scoring, it's basically a razor blade, and you score the bread, especially down the middle, or you have to make one big groove in it, otherwise it splits everywhere. And so I'm putting that in the oven with the lid on for 20 minutes at 500 degrees. Then I will take the lid off for 15 minutes at 500 degrees still, and then this is how it turns out. It's wonderful, so good. I tried a different design with this, and I used some spices on it, which I did not like the way it changed the flavor of the bread. So bread is soft, squishy, it is airy, it has holes, it is just delightful, and it has that wonderful sour taste. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to sharing more recipes with you.